Hi guys, Lisa is here.
Hey y'all. Heidi, are those your real legs? You know I always ask you that, but just tell me.
No, Lisa, those are fake legs. They're not mine.
They are your legs. Stop it. I believe you got them hot ass legs.
Oh.
Hey Glenda, hey Susan, hey Sarah, hey Big Bambos. I gotta tell you, thank you, Heidi, because a lot of your supporters have been in my room lately, and they're awesome. So
Aww,
I appreciate that. That came from you, so I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Hey,
Olivia. Hi, Susan. Hi, Big Bad Wolf. Lisa and I are going to talk to you a little bit about everything tonight. I guess we're going to discuss a little bit of my Big Fat Fabulous Life. To me, it was a filler episode. It really wasn't anything too much, but we get to see who Whitney really is yet again. She's a selfish piece of shit.
And if it gets too loud out here, I'm out on my porch. So, like, if sometimes cars drive by, let me know. Well, it's kind of quiet,
and I wanted
people are out talking. So if it gets loud, just tell me and I'll just run in. Okay.
And Glenda, I want to acknowledge what you said to me, that News Nation is now featuring Daniel Robinson. It's about time. And like I came early and I pre-recorded the thing about Mia, and now she's hitting the national news. So, but I'm keeping my eye on both of those cases. I know Dog thinks he's going to find, he thought he was going to find Brian within an hour. That was 2 hours ago. So I guess he hasn't found him yet, but I'm glad he is on the case. There's another missing person that's been brought to my attention as well. I'm going to look into that. And I have a big update that I'm doing on the murder situation. This stuff is just getting deeper and deeper. It's like going down the rabbit hole. You know, I love the rabbit hole. So News Nation is a new group. Oh, maybe I need to hook up with News Nation. But
Glenda, is that like a YouTube, or is it like an IG, or what?
I don't know. I just heard about them. So Glenda, is it a YouTube or an IG, or is it just, yes, I am actually drinking some beer. Okay.
Beer? Wait, does that have ice in it? Hold on.
No, it's just cold. I was actually craving the beer.
What kind of beer is it, may I ask?
This is a Heineken. I've had Heineken sitting in my refrigerator now for almost a month and a half.
I'm going to tell you something weird, Heidi. My dad, we put salt in our beer.
Yep. So I'm just,
have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, but it's a little pack that you put in there. Hi, my baby. I'm sorry.
Hi, not to stay in.
Holly, I have to call you after this. Today has been crazy, but I will definitely call you. I just had I'm not getting notifications for anybody either. Okay, YouTube did an update about 3 days ago. I didn't get an update that event.
I've had people tell me the same thing, Heidi.
Okay, I knew she was going live because not live. She was uploading a pre-record because she told me. I didn't get a notification for John, and it just so happens somebody put in our mod chat, John is going live. I have not been getting my notifications, so I'm not going back through and unfollowing everybody and refollowing them. That's a lot. They need to stop this. They really do.
A lot of people are saying I haven't gotten notifications. Yes, my dad, we always put salt in the beer. I thought, Heineken,
it's a little pack
we always put salt in our beer.
It's a little lime pack. It's not really salt. It's a beer salt.
Oh, you gotta try to put some salt. Just put like a little salt. I know it sounds weird, but I'm telling you, it's good.
Well, I don't put anything with my Heineken. I have it straight. I have my Corona dress, and that's it. But my
I
Heineken,
can't
there's
drink
nothing in it.
beer unless I drink I like Corona or Jesus. Sorry guys, dirt bikes. I like Corona or I like the Dos Equis, which is really good. The
I
light
don't
beer.
drink those anymore.
I can't do like that dark beer, like the Guinness and stuff.
I drink Guinness. I
Ugh.
love Guinness.
You
But
really
anyway,
do,
guys,
girl? Oh my gosh.
so let me tell you. So tomorrow I have a big surprise for all of you. I have a surprise tomorrow. Friday, I am going to be live. I'm probably going to do a late night live on Friday. But next week, it's going to be hit and miss. I have a lot that I have to get done next week. I'm in the process of a big change, and I'm going to have to let you guys know about that really soon. But it'll be a hit and miss next week.
Well, you know, Heidi, tomorrow's my birthday, but we're not celebrating it tomorrow. So we're gonna be live Friday night. I
Okay,
might have
Lisa,
a
what
special
time are
guest.
you
I
going
already
live
told you.
Friday night so I can make sure that I don't interfere with your live?
No, I want you to be there with me when you can. I want you on yours. Jesus God, it's so loud out here. I'm so sorry.
Okay, what time is your live?
My porch is loud. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
I figured we'd go live at like 10, 11. Who knows? I don't know. Dion says she's coming to visit me. So, hey, you never know.
Okay, I need to know. Okay, here's what I need to know. I need to know what time you're going live because I wanted to do a late night live, and I'm talking about late night. So not 10 or 11. So I'm trying to set my time right. What time are you going live? Hi, Maria. Oh, I already spoke to you, Maria.
I don't know. I can go, girl, we can work it out. I can go live, get off, and then come back on. Who knows?
Because I don't want to interfere. Okay, I'll just go live Saturday night. How's that?
No, Mama, you go live Friday night. Like, you do what you gotta do. I will make sure that I don't interfere with you. Because I respect, it's out of respect. I try. I know sometimes we crisscross, but, we can't always do what you do. And I'm so excited. I can't wait for your big announcement.
Hi, Diana. Yes, I have a really big announcement.
I'm so excited. She didn't even tell me, y'all, so I don't even know. So I'm just excited.
Before my big announcement, I have a big surprise for you guys tomorrow. So stay tuned for tomorrow because I have it's going to be a surprise for everybody. Let's see. No, I'm not pregnant. No, I'm not getting married. No, I'm not giving up sex. And no, I'm not sleeping with a woman.
Dion, are you coming, Dion?
I'm covering all the bases.
I know. Well, are you having another grandbaby?
No.
Oh, darn. I tried to guess.
No. So I've covered the bases. So
hi, Diana.
Okay. I'm still strictly dickly. I'm not getting married. I'm not having a baby.
Okay. All right. Does it have something to do with the channel?
Huh?
Does it have something to do with the channel? Can you give us a hint?
Yeah, it does have something to do with the channel.
Oh, are you going to announce that me and you are like this now? No.
Okay, everybody already knows that I am now an LLC. I am actually trademarking my logo, and I am
girl.
And I'm copywriting my name. So that is nothing new. That is in the process. I've put that out, and anybody can look it up. My LLC is official in Texas. So yes, there is an LLC on record for me. I also have general liability insurance in case a mofo tries to sue when I go off the end and not have insurance to cover that. So anyway, I am running a full-fledged business here. So
yes, girl. Not to interrupt you, but Dion, yes. And I told Heidi next time you're gonna come get me, and then we're gonna.
Wait a minute. No. Wait a minute. Dion is coming to see you, and she couldn't come see me. I see how you're rolling, Dion. It's okay, girl.
I said, Dion, you're gonna get me, and then we're gonna slide right down to see Heidi. I'm so excited. Well, you know what? I give you all the credit because Dion is the sweetest lady in the world, and you made that intro to me, and she
Thank
is
you,
so nice.
Maria.
I know.
Yes.
How you about to do something big dog? I know it's coming out. Like,
Yep.
I'm like waiting.
So I am really excited. This is a new chapter for me. I am ecstatic. So
I'm excited for you, girl. I don't know
I
what you're
just want to
doing,
say,
but I know it's something good.
yep, everybody in my chat.
I know it's something good. Okay, Dion,
Hi,
you're gonna come
Natasha.
grab me, right? Dion,
Huh?
you're gonna come grab me, and then we're gonna go see Heidi, right?
Hi,
Dion, you
Dark,
gonna
my part-time mod.
hey, Dirk, love of my life.
So, guys, let me tell you something. Everybody in my chat, and I'm going to say this. It doesn't matter who you follow or what side of the fence you stand on. I have noticed everybody in my chat, and I've been noticing it. You guys are respectful to each other. There is no BS that goes on. And I just want to say thank you for that. I want to say thank you for respecting each other and for not bringing all of that drama over here.
Girl.
So I really, really want to say thank you. And Natasha, I haven't seen you modeling anything recently, okay? So I got to check out your IG. But just so everybody knows, I'm still in a little twinging pain. But and yes, and you know what? Let me tell you, I've been taking the muscle relaxers. I haven't taken a pain pill yet. But I should not be drinking this beer. But for some reason, I was craving a damn beer.
Bro, do you know what kind of muscle relaxer did they give you? Because you know what happened to me when I took
Flexerol. That's all,
right?
I have the Flexerol. I have the lowest dosage.
Okay, yeah, they gave me the lowest dose of Flexerol, and I went to go pee. And the next thing you know, I like what my daughter was like, "Mom!" I literally went to pee and I took the Flexerol and it knocked me because I don't take no medicine. Like I don't take Tylenol, like nothing. So when I took that Flexerol, I literally knocked out and
it doesn't do
on
that
the floor. And she was like, "Mom, are you okay?"
No, but
that's
I did.
That Flexerol, girl. It'll sneak up on you.
No, I was on live last night. I was talking to a couple of people on IG.
Yes, Diva.
And then I went into John's chat. I remember saying, "Hi, everyone." I said something else. I probably had a conversation with then next thing I know, I woke up this morning, my phone was on the floor and it was dead. I
fell asleep taking a pee, girl. Out. How does that happen?
I passed out. Shit.
Me too.
I'm glad you have everything back. Oh, thank you, Viva.
Viva, you're so sweet. And Dion, I'm so glad you're coming to visit me in 2 days. And I said if we're going to visit Heidi, you're going to grab me and then I'm coming with you. So Heidi going to get a whole knock on her door and she ain't going to know who the hell. We're going to be like, bang, 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 ATF.
Oh, Natasha says she needs the Flexerols you have.
Girl, well, I'm not used to taking medicine. So when I swear to you, my daughter heard boom. She was like, "Mom," and I was literally, it was bad. So that's an embarrassing moment, but it's okay. I'll tell y'all.
Yeah. So also, Jen will be coming by. We're gonna set it up where Jen comes by at least every other week.
Who?
Jen, the psychic, will be here. Like every other week. She will be here with me. She's gonna do. We're gonna block out like 20 minutes per live for her to do reads. So if you guys are interested in getting a read and you haven't had one from Jen, send me a message. And those that are sending me the message, you can get a read from Jen. But Jen really enjoyed herself here. Her mother happened to be in the chat as well. So was a couple of her really good friends.
She's very sweet, Heidi.
And she's a very, very smart lady. And she has been on. Yes, I need to do a slumber party live. And guys, I'm trying to figure out how to do it because I didn't realize the other night when I went live that you guys heard my Rough Rider anthem in the background because I was playing DMX. So YouTube flagged my video, and I had to cut out that first 30-second segment
Oh, they did
of
that
that
to
video.
you. They did that to me too one day.
Yeah, but I didn't realize that I had hit the
Me
go
either,
live
bro.
button and DMX was still on. So they
Yeah.
said, it wasn't a copyright strike, but they detected.
It
I'm like,
was just
damn.
like a notice or something, a
Mhm.
violation or something like that. Yeah,
Wasn't a
I got that
violation.
the very first
No,
time
it
I
wasn't a
tried to show a
violation.
clip
They
from the
just let me
show.
trim it. It wasn't a violation. So
Yeah.
anyway, Lisa, let's get into who do you want to start with?
Let's start with Big Tat Fabulous because I don't get that into
Go
that.
for it.
Okay, where do you want to start with the beginning of that?
You're the guest.
Oy.
Talk about
Okay.
what you want to talk about. We don't have to start
I
at the
just
beginning.
want to talk about Whitney's food fight with her mom. I
Okay.
don't care about the food fight. The thing with me is she was like, oh, we're going to take off my jacket, and I guess she wanted to have the banana fight with her mom. Like, that's cool. Like, we can all fool around with our mom. We can fool around with whatever. The thing is, and I get you're comfortable with taking your clothes off, but is
She
that
doesn't
all
like
that
wearing
she
clothes. If
has?
she can go naked, she would.
But that's what I'm saying. Is that all that like, that's all that she's like, okay, I'm big and I can show my body. Okay, we know that. We've known that for like 3 seasons.
But
Is there
okay,
anything
but she,
else that you want to bring to the table? Like, and can I say one other thing? Does Chase not have that pedophile mustache? I know it's so bad, but like, I know, Heidi, I'm sorry, but look, she put her. I'm sorry, Heidi, I'm sorry. But does he not? Like, why is he having her
can
there?
you just say?
I'm sorry, it is. I know I went
This
from
will
like
not
one
get
thing to
monetized,
another.
Lisa.
I know I went from one thing to another, but it's like, okay, Whitney's like, oh, my body, oh, I'm so, it's okay, I can show myself. And then she's meeting up with Chase, and then I know what he's gonna tell her. I'm pretty sure he's telling her he's engaged.
He's getting married.
Yeah. So, but then it's like, okay, he cut his
Or
hair.
he's
And then he's
engaged.
got
One of
them
the two.
weird flip. I get with the flip flops. I'm down with flip flops. But like, girl, that
Yes,
mustache.
that
What
is the
is
name
it?
of the show.
Yes,
Okay,
Kevin. Thank you. That
first of all,
mustache. What is it?
I
Like
I have
my
never found
pedophile life. I don't know.
I have never found Chase attractive. Now
Yeah.
he's better
He
than
looked way more attractive in that season, though, Heidi. Like, I don't know what happened to him.
okay. He reminded me of a taller version of Colt, not as fat.
Good
I've never
comparison.
found, but he was better looking than a little short guy she was dating. So I guess that's her thing of tall, dark, and handsome. At least his hair was freshly washed. It wasn't stringy and greasy like Andrew's. So I'm going to give him
Right.
that. But I don't see he's been having a grandpa or dad's body, whatever you want to call it. This French guy, you can see the outline of his face. My thing with Whitney is
Thank you, Kevin.
okay. My thing, thank you, thank you. But my thing with Whitney is, and I'm going to say it should be called my big fat selfish life. Yes,
It's
Coke
true.
without the glasses. Yes. Hi, crazy cat mama.
Hey,
Yeah,
crazy
well,
cat
he's better
mama.
looking than Colt. He is. He's better looking than Colt, but he reminds me of Coty in a way because he has these weird vibes I get off of him.
And
Okay?
why does he want to keep coming around? I don't understand. Like, you
It's for
got your
the
daughter.
show. It's for the show. They're calling it closure. It's for the show. Have they brought
What
Lion
else
on?
is there about Whitney? I'm sorry, Heidi. Like, what else is there to do with her? She's trying to become to her a trainer. She obviously doesn't know. We've seen that she doesn't know
She's
she
not
knows like how to talk to people, but she doesn't know how to pass the test. They've showed that in previews, but it's like, come on, what else can we do with her? Okay, you're a heavy girl. You want to promote, hey, hon. You want to promote?
Maybe she should do Weight Watchers.
I just
I don't know.
no. I appreciate what she's doing, and I'm not knocking what she's doing. My
Now,
thing
I'm
is, Heidi,
serious.
like, where
I'm
is she
just going to
going
drop
with
the
it?
link. I'm going to drop the link for anybody that wants to come up and discuss Whitney Way 4. What a
Yeah,
name.
I feel like where is she going with it?
She's not going anywhere. I'm going to
Yeah,
be
I
surprised
think
if
she's
there's another
stuck,
season
and
because
I
I'm
think her
really
friend Todd is pissed off at this point. Like he's like, we've. I don't know if you remember not this episode, but the episode when they went for the birthday, and her friend was like, when she was talking about this app thing and all this, and he was like, so what, you're gonna fire the other girl? And she was like, well, what is that, what I have to do? And she was like, well, I
no,
guess
that's
I
not what she
have
said.
to,
She
but let's
knew she
not
would have to
say
fire
that.
Ashley. Okay, let's get to that. You
Yeah,
already knew. Okay, you're right. You should never work for your friends. I think what she's doing to Ashley is shitty.
it's very shitty.
Okay, very, very shitty and tacky. This you knew that Ashley has a daughter. Oh my God! Wait a minute, guys. Go ahead, Lisa. Talk.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh, I'm taking over Heidi Black's show. No, I'm kidding. No, guys, my thing is I'm gonna say this. I feel like she wants her friend to carry her baby, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, like it messes me up because it's like she wants her to take care of the baby, she wants her to carry her baby, but she's gonna fire her, but doesn't really realize she's firing her. How does that even work? I don't know. Diana, my girl, the ice cream man just came by the way. Diana, you're very right. She uses that ridiculous personality to distract. But guess what? That can only take you so long. And nobody even cares about her weight at this point. Like, her weight is nothing. Some people are heavy, some people are skinny. I'm 4'10". And I'm heavy, dude. Oh my God. You guys know I live in the city, sir. Sorry. But it's like now she's freezing her eggs and stuff. Now it would be something if she's freezing her eggs and they're gonna show her having a baby and all that. But it's weird to me that she's like, oh, I like to see Chase's daughter, I like to see this and I like to see that. Exactly, Susan. Exactly. I get it. Me too, God's girl. Sorry, hi. Are you back? You're muted.
Okay, I got up
There
too
you go.
fast. I got up too fast. My phone was ringing and I was waiting for a call.
No,
Okay.
it's okay. God's death girl. We were saying that God's death girl said her friends don't even like her, and I was they were saying that she uses her personality to distract from her weight, and I said, I
What?
don't even think her weight's anything at this point. I think she's like the weight has. Dion! Her weight's kind of been off the radar. Like, we want to see something else. Nobody cares about her weight at this point. Hey, Dion! She's
Lisa, why are
muted.
you screaming?
She's muted.
Okay.
She's
So,
muted.
Dion, you're muted. Please close your YouTube before you unmute yourself.
Whitney is irking my last nerve. Yes, Tina. I know.
So, I just want to talk about Heather. Okay.
Yes.
She's not getting to where Heather is coming from. And since Heather is supposed to carry this child,
Right.
it'd be different if she was a surrogate and you lived across country.
Right.
This is a child that you're going to see on a daily. And she's bound to have an attachment to that. So
Exactly.
what do you have to say? You're going to see on a daily. Dion, could you please close your YouTube?
What if every time someone sweats?
Sorry.
Yep, that's true, guys. Yeah, her friends
Hold
can't. Yeah.
on. Can we talk or do y'all need to close her YouTube? I don't want to.
I'm
Okay,
good.
she's already closed it, I think.
I'm
Oh,
good.
okay.
Can you hear
Hi,
me?
Okay.
Dion.
Hi.
You look so beautiful.
Thank
Okay, what do
you.
you have to say, Dion?
Well, this is not my favorite show. I don't like this show.
She hates this show. We had this conversation, didn't we?
But let me tell you, I mean, she has a lot of, and I hate to say this, and some people may disagree with me, but I feel personally she still has a lot of growing up to do. Um, she does not know what it is that she actually wants to do. She's a procrastinator. And you see it throughout the show.
Yep.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, she don't know what she want to do. She's all over the place. She want to get in a relationship. She want to have a baby. She want to help her mother and father. She want to get into this relationship with this over the seas man. The over the seas man don't want her. Buddy moved out, moved on. Her gay friend, he done moved on, and now she getting ready to get rid of her business partner. It's just too much BS.
Dion, you remember when she thought that she was going to go, what she was going to be bisexual? You remember that too,
Yes.
don't you?
Yes.
Oh my God. That was so staged and so damn phony.
And you know what? And that's when I first started watching the show, when she thought that she was going to become bisexual. And I was just like, after that, I just threw my hands up. I said, you know what? I'm over her. And it's just too much. It's too much going back and forth.
I think she's selfish. I think she lacks awareness of the people that are around her. She's not getting the messages. See, I blame her parents for that too. Instead of telling Whitney straight up no, hi, Miss Manda, they keep leading her to believe that, okay, yes, I know that. Also, she just she doesn't have any self-awareness at all. None. And her parents have said,
you think that she doesn't, or she pretends that she doesn't?
No, she doesn't. It's all about her and what her needs are and what's more convenient for her. What would make her life easier? That's Whitney right there in a nutshell. That is her.
Yeah.
Am I lying?
No, I agree.
No,
I feel like when she went into the mom's house and went and did all that.
Tina. She's annoying. She's just too damn annoying.
I want to slap this shit out of her.
You know what? One thing I give her is that she puts on a good show. She's going to give TLC their money's worth, which is what they're getting, because she's so extra. She goes above and beyond, and she always has a new storyline. And I hate to say it, she needs to be one of the housewives, because she's
just like Dorit. Every season she's in a new house.
She got something going on every season.
Well, what do you think about? Have you ever watched Hoarders, Heidi and Dion? Have you ever watched?
Yes, I love Hoarders.
Okay, so you know that.
Thank you, Black Panther.
I'm sorry. Oh, you were thanking somebody. I didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the comments. Big Bad Wolf, you're right. She needs to grow up. She don't need no damn baby. She needs to grow up.
But when 100%. she was getting her mom, so we watched the show Hoarders, and I'm sure you guys are like me. You're like, just tell them to throw the shit away, whatever, blah blah. But even with her mom and that, she was kind of like being really kind of rough with her mom. And then so she was like, I'm going to come back. And, I know I was kind of rough with her mom, decluttering her house, whatever. And then so they got in a banana food fight or whatever. And that's, that's fine. And they were playing games and we can all do that. Black Panther. I know I am so obsessed with Hoarders. October 18th, new season. But
girl, I can't watch Hoarders no more when the rats start running and the roaches
oh,
and
no, but
and
I
all
get,
the
I
cat
can't.
doodle.
It's like
It
I
makes
don't
me
want to,
so
but then
sick
I
to my
can't
stomach.
stop. Heidi, I don't want to, but then I can't stop. Like it's like
I
a
love
train
Hoarders.
wreck.
Don't get me wrong, but I just look around, and when I go to my aunt's house, well, my dad, she's passed away. I used to go to her house and go, "Can we throw this out?" I told my daughter-in-law's mom one day. I walked to their house. I said, "Hoard much, do you?"
I mean, Hoarders, that's a whole nother damn show I would love
Yes,
to
I
talk
can't.
about.
All the animals, it's just so sad.
Well,
I
girl,
can't
maybe we need to
watch the
get
show.
up
I
on that
can't
show.
watch the
But the
show.
thing
Rats
that
make
got me
good
was
pets. I hear squirrels make good pets too, but they're rodents as well. So
Yeah, I can't do Hoarders for the simple fact is that over the years I watched my aunt, and God rest her soul, she's not living anymore. She lived in the country, and she lived in a shack, and when I tell you a shack, I mean her house was made of wood, and you had to go outside in an outhouse to use the bathroom. And this was like
so they had an
in
outhouse.
yes, and this was like in the 2020 when she
Okay.
had this, and she hadn't upgraded it or anything, and that was her living experiences. And we had to go down there for a family reunion, and when we would go, I was like, Mom, we staying at a hotel because I'm not staying at Auntie's house. And my mother was like, yeah, and it was that sort of thing. And every time we would go there, you move something would crawl.
Wait a minute. She had
no,
over
I know. I
200
didn't want
rats
to
as
interrupt,
pets.
but damn it,
What you
Crazy
say,
Cat
Heidi?
Mama, I really liked you, but that really f's me up.
What did
Crazy
you say,
Cat
Heidi?
Mama said she had over 200 rats as pets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody had that.
Keep them at your house. Please keep them at your house. But they all rodents. And
Okay, so
their
they
cycle
said
of
they
life is
want us
not
to
that
cover it.
important.
So maybe me and Heidi, we can make an arrangement. We'll go. I'll cover it when we should cover it. If you guys like Hoarders, I didn't think anybody would like Hoarders. The new season starts October 18th, Heidi. We'll get with it then.
Oh,
It's
I got a
okay,
sharp
but
pain just thinking about them rats.
it's
So,
okay, but you have to think about what episodes that you want to do, because all episodes aren't for everybody.
no.
Some people can
It's a
stomach
rough
some,
thing,
and some
but
people can't.
it's a rough thing. The thing that got me though with Whitney,
Shepherd C said formerly known as Crazy Rat Mama.
right?
Yes, we can do a hardest chat. I would love it.
Yes,
But
we can do it.
yes,
But,
we can do it.
So
So,
let's get
So,
back.
Dion.
The thing that threw me with Whitney was that she went in and then she was, trying to make up with her. Please don't shut the door on me, honey. So she went in and she was like, Mom, are you mad at me? And then they started like playing with this banana, which was fine. But then it was like, Whitney's like, oh, I'm taking off my jacket. And then she's like, I'm in my bra. Like, I don't know why she's always trying to take off her clothes. I don't get it. Like, I understand that she's like body positivity and all that stuff. But at the same time, it's like, how much can we be body positivity? Like, you gotta come up with something different.
She wants to show off her flubber. That's what it is.
And then the Frenchman, she's like, I get him. I get it. Nobody wants to be in the public eye, but at the same time, too, I mean, Heidi, Dion, I don't know how you feel about this. I'm kind of like wondering, do you think that she really is like, oh, I feel bad for Chase, or do you think that's like a publicity thing? Because I don't know if I would feel bad for a man that went out, cheated on. I mean, we know that that their relationship probably wasn't even real in the first place. But if they're playing it as real, he went off, got another girl pregnant, did all this, and now he's meeting up with her to tell her that he's getting married. Like, it's all weird as hell to me. I don't know. Am I just the only one that thinks it's weird as hell?
It's production. They got in contact with Chase. Hey, we need you to do this closing scene with Whitney. I follow Chase. I haven't seen nothing on his social media. Well, I haven't watched in a while, but back during the winter time, I haven't seen nothing on his social media about him getting engaged or getting married. So, but Dion, I was going to ask you, what do you think about? You caught that, huh, Slide? I want to know, what do you think about Whitney's response to Heather when she was telling her about this baby thing?
Personally, I don't think she handled it well. I thought she could have explained it a little bit better. You know, that's supposed to be one of her best friends. She could have did a little bit better. And I cringed.
And she threw the money in there. Like, hey, I'm going to pay you. It'll make it all better.
Exactly. You know, but I just cringed watching it. And you know, it was difficult, and I get it. I can understand both sides of the fence. Mm-hmm. You know, I've been on both sides of the fence. I've been that person that hired somebody to help me with the business, and I've been that person that also somebody hired me to help me with the business.
Yeah.
And it's just, you know, it's just a difficult situation. And what this is what really bothers me. Her doing the freezing of the eggs.
Oh God. Another storyline.
Why?
Something to do, dude. I think she just needs something to do.
You know, it just doesn't make sense to me at all, and I don't get it. And this is one of the reasons why I really, 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 and I can't express how much really I don't like this show. And the only reason why I watch it is because of you guys.
Oh Lord, don't blame me for this.
Don't blame me for this.
I watch it because of you guys, and I want to tune in to be able
to Tina.
Several board seats have to say. I agree with Tina 100%.
I'm tired. I'm gonna say this. I'm freaking tired of Whitney. I feel like she has nothing else to talk about, but I'm big and I'm doing this. I'm big and I'm doing. Listen, there's a lot of bigger. Listen, I'm 4'10", okay, and I'm not 80 pounds. I'm probably like $140. I have big boobs, big butt, but I got a big belly a little bit too. Like, okay, you don't see me up in here, you know, doing all. Like, it's okay. It just aggravates me because it's like she's always trying to show her body. Number one, like the last episode we saw, she was riding the bike, and she was the only one that had like the bra top thing on, right? If you remember, she was the only one that had the bra top thing on. And then when she was at her mom's having the banana peel fight, then she took her clothes off and had just a bra on. Like, it's like, okay. Like,
but you know what, Lisa? I don't mean to cut you off. At the end of the day, it's no problem with that.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. What else can she do?
I commend her for being as big as she is.
Okay, Dion, I hear what you're saying. But yet she gets upset when people criticize her weight.
Right.
But you're supposed to be in a relationship with the Frenchman. Thank you, Kate. Are you supposed to be in a relationship with the Frenchman? You're freezing your eggs in the hopes. Wouldn't you think you would talk to this man about the process that you're going through and the fact that he left her a message? Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling well. I hope you feel better. Why wouldn't you talk to your potential partner about what you're doing?
Well, you know,
when she told Chase,
I wouldn't want to talk to him after
when she told Chase,
when he came out and said what he said, and you know, because of the TV thing, and he don't want to be on that platform, and no, I wouldn't have exposed any of that to him after he said that.
I
No,
get that, but
and
Dion,
I wouldn't have felt comfortable with sharing that information with him after the fact that he said, you know, I'm not sure that I want to be with you because of the TV exposure. I don't want that backlash. You know, I don't want people coming after me. And I would have been like, okay, fine, cool, back off.
So that
I
tells you
get
his
all that.
intentions aren't good if he's scared of
Exactly.
the backlash.
Right. And don't say nothing to him about that.
I
Don't
get
say
all that,
nothing to
but
him about
why do you
the
think she told Chase then? Why do you think she told her ex, oh, I'm freezing my eggs? Like, for what? What was the reason to tell him?
I don't know. Maybe she thought that Chase was going to ask her to get back together. I don't know.
Do you think that's why? I was just wondering. Like,
I
what do
don't
y'all
think that's why she told him. I think that she told him for some type of closure between the
I'm
two of
moving
them.
on. Yep, I'm moving on. This is what
Yeah.
I'm doing.
This is a closure. I don't want nothing else to do with you, and this is what I'm doing on the back end. So I'm good. I think that's why she told him.
It's weird.
But you guys remember when Chase told her that he wasn't sure about having kids. He didn't know if he wanted kids.
I remember.
And now he's got a full. That baby is beautiful though.
Gorgeous.
She is so cute. But I think it's kind of weird. I know she says, oh, you know, a baby is a blessing. Listen, all babies are blessings, and I agree with
Holistic.
It's really, hey, Holistic. I just, this is hard to say, but like, I don't know if I could. Okay, my ex-husband, for example, we were broken up for about 3 years, and then he got another woman pregnant, and he was like telling me what a pain in the ass she was and all this, and then he's like, well, I got her pregnant. Ha ha ha, I need to really take you for child support now because I thought he was joking, but you know, there's a long story behind that. But the point is, it's like they kind of feel that way, like he never wanted another baby, and then this baby comes, and I feel like she might have told him that, like, okay, well, you got a baby, so don't think that I'm not gonna have one. Like, you didn't hold me back from doing that. I don't know.
Basically, I think the same thing,
but it's all kind of, I don't know, you guys. It's kind of it's so off to me. I don't. Maybe I'm the only one that feels that way. I don't know, but it's just off to me. That
personally, I wouldn't have had a drink with him. That's me. You're my ex. There's nothing else for us to talk about.
Right.
There's no
like that's not comfortable. Like,
yeah, I wouldn't have even took the time out of my day to go sit down with my ex to have a drink. And I'm gonna tell you, it's so funny that we're on this topic is because it's weird because somebody I used to date was a DJ, and I met him in a club, but we had broke up, and then I was outside of a club that night smoking a cigarette, and I met someone else.
Oh,
and this weekend, my DJ ex did my ex's wedding. He was a DJ at my ex's wedding.
Okay, what DJ? Was he on a radio station?
Yes.
Thank you, Natasha. I'm about to do
Wait a minute,
booty
Lisa.
dance.
Wait a minute, Lisa. What DJ, Dion?
I'm not saying.
Dion, give me his initials.
I can't.
Give us the
have a private conversation, Dion.
Yes, you got to call me. You got to call me because
I'm gonna get it out of her when she comes visit this weekend.
Ex-boyfriend DJ at my ex's.
Is it a radio station at Howard University?
I'm not saying.
Dion, I'm getting out of here when you come visit.
I saw the pictures.
We're gonna talk, Dion. You know I used to date
Heidi, I'm gonna get it out of her ass.
No, you're not.
Dion, 2 days.
I used to date somebody that was a DJ at that radio station, and I want to know which one you dated because I think I knew about all the DJs there.
Well, I've been in the DMV area for over 30 some years.
Uh-huh. We gonna talk, Dion. We gonna talk. So
No,
anyway,
I'm going to get it out of her.
I say all that to say that my ex DJ boyfriend DJ at my ex's wedding this weekend. And I saw the pictures, and
oh my God! Wait, where's the wedding? Is it this weekend, Dion?
Oh my God, that is my ex, and we dated on and off for 15
okay, we're just gonna
years.
sing Vesta's song. Congratulations. It
Wait,
should've been me.
Dion, is it this weekend coming up? Dion, is
Oh,
it this weekend coming up?
Huh?
No,
The
Lisa,
wedding
don't
is this
laugh.
weekend coming up? Or
No, the wedding was last Saturday.
No.
Lisa, pay attention.
Okay,
I
wait a minute.
was gonna say we could go crash it. We could be wedding crashers.
Did you see where Web Sleuths? Oh no! Thank you. I'm gonna go look. Thank you. I'm gonna go look. But anyway, Dion, we're gonna talk. So let's go to Plathville.
Yeah, I know. We're like
Oh,
so
Lord
crazy.
Jesus.
Okay.
What
Here's
do you
what
think,
got me.
Dion? What was your favorite moment of Plathville?
I don't have one. I mean,
I have a favorite.
I
to me
feel
was a
bad
killer as
for
well.
what's the wife name?
Olivia?
Well, I don't really feel bad for her. I'm in a soft spot.
I want to slap her. I'm sorry. I just want to slap her.
Yeah, I'm in a soft spot.
Not gonna lie.
Okay, here's me. I feel what Olivia's saying.
Yeah.
I understand what Ethan is saying. Okay. But I do believe, well, I know they are together. He is willing to compromise to make her happy. But then she's looking at it. She's taking him out of his element. Okay. Right. He's used to that small town. He's used to having the freedom to tinker and do whatever he wants on land and property. You're asking this country boy who wasn't raised, and I'm going to say in society, but he was raised, but they were like shelter.
Right.
To move away from everything he has known. Even though he works in Tallahassee, you're still asking him to move. Yes, he's still under an NDA. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Olivia has a little thing for Micah too, but but they have more in common. But, so, even though, and I like this episode when Olivia admitted she handled certain situations the wrong way. Right. She overreacted on certain things. So, but I see where she was coming from. She was kind of assert herself to let his mom know, you're not going to tell me or run what I do in my marriage.
Susan.
But they're damn near just alike. They're carbon copies of each other. Kim and Olivia.
Yeah. Olivia, she's setting her ways. Too. She's setting her ways, and she's gonna try to do whatever it is that's gonna work for the both of them. And I can see her. Yeah, I can see her sitting down with Ethan, and having a conversation with him. But
and they talk next week on next week's episode.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of the show, but I really want to see what happens when they sit down and have that conversation. But that little sister.
Okay. Well, can I weigh in real quick on Ethan?
I call her Hoochie Mama.
I know. Can I weigh in on Ethan and Olivia real quick?
Yes.
I think
Hoochie
that
Mama.
Olivia really expects Ethan to just be like, okay, I understand, honey. Let's just do this. And I understand where she's coming from. But at the same time, that life is all he knows. Okay. So I think by him compromising to say, okay, we can move to a bigger city, but I want to keep my job. I think he needs to keep his job.
He works in Tallahassee, so it's not like he'll
right. So that's what I'm saying.
jobs.
So he needs to keep his job where he's at. And then his sister's starting to work there now, so he can be there. But
that's not his job. He works in Tallahassee. The place where you keep talking about, Lisa, is the place where he works on his cars at. That's not
Well,
his
wait,
job.
what's his actual job? Because that's how they've always made me feel like that's his job. Now I'm missing something, so help me, girl.
Okay, so Ethan works. He does. He's a mechanic, but he doesn't work at that shop.
Where
That
does
is
he
where
work?
he has his car at, where he tinkers. They never said where he worked at, but he doesn't work at the shop. When his
Because they
sister,
make it seem like
okay,
when Lydia came there, remember? They
no,
were like,
no.
oh.
You remember the boss said, "Look who's here," and
Right.
he goes, "Yep, I'm here working on my car." He works on his cars there. The guy gives him the space and the tools to work on his cars. He does not work at that facility.
Okay, so that makes me. Hey, Tracy. So that makes me understand now. So Olivia does this wedding thing. She gets to move around and just see different things, and I get that. So then if he works in Tallahassee, which is a big city, then because I misunderstood. I always thought he worked at that little shop. I always thought that, but like, why? Why
Oh
is
my
it?
God. The judge suspended Britney Spears' father from her conservatorship.
Uh-oh.
So Jamie is no longer her conservator. Hi, my 361.
I just wonder if Olivia married Ethan to kind of get away from her parents, and now she's trying to get away. I like her. I think she really cares in a way, but I think they're very young, and I think both of them are trying to find their way.
She's
And I
23 and he's 22. Yes.
yeah, they're
I
very
mean,
young.
yeah. But Olivia stated it. She said, you dated to marry. You weren't dating just to date. You dated
No,
to
you were
marry.
dating to marry.
So, Dion, what did you think about that? Ow. I was feeling better. Hold on. I'm sorry. I was feeling better, but now it's like when I jumped up to get to the phone so I can turn it off and to see, I re-injured myself.
Okay, we're gonna keep Heidi feeling better. We don't need
chill
her
out
dizzy or anything.
and sit in one damn spot and stop
She
moving
already
around.
crazy as it is. We don't need her dizzy.
Just sit your ass down. How about that?
I'm kidding, but no, I don't know, guys. Like their relationship, it really irks me because it's like I feel like Ethan is like, I want to make you happy. I feel like I built a life for you. I feel like I've done all this for you. And then Olivia's kind of like, yeah, you've done that, but I want more. And I feel like I get her. She wants to see more, do all these things. And I think Ethan, because the way he was raised, he's comfortable with, just like seeing more and doing more for him is like another city or another, not much. But for Olivia, it's like seeing more and doing more is like another state, another life, another whole thing, but I hope that they won't lose their marriage over that. I hope that some way they can maybe compromise. But at the same time, the parents, I want to slap the mom because she thinks
you know
that
what? At the end of the day, it's not up to the parents. They grown folks.
it's not, but
you're not talking about 16, 17-year-olds. These people, they in their 20s and over, and they can do whatever it is that they want to do. At the end of the day, Ethan made a decision to, X out his family, and that's just what he did. He X'd out his mom and his dad, and he went on and got married, and
so he did all that for her. So it's like, what else? I mean, I don't know what else. Dion, what do you think? I mean, Heidi, Dion, what do you guys think?
I'm trying to tell you, if you just give me a chance.
What else does he have to do?
It's nothing else he can do. It's up to her to to come to some type of compromise. And they need to sit down and agree to disagree. At the end of the day, they grown people, and Ethan, he's going to make his own decisions. She's going to make her own decisions, whether or not they get together or not. It's still going to be a show. You got 7 damn more kids to talk about.
Exactly. I wonder what's gonna happen to the younger kids. Like, yo.
Okay, so what do you
Sorry,
think
I'm yelling
about
about people
what do you
beeping the
think
horn out here.
about
It's crazy.
Micah? So let me tell you about Micah real quick. Okay, I noticed, I don't know if everybody noticed, he has more passion towards Leah than what he has with Helena.
Yes. You know what? I really like that girl. She felt like Michael was like a different type of dude. She was like, I don't know how to explain it, but he's just different and he's this and he's that. And I really like them together. And I think that him and Helena, I
I'm
think, need to
trying.
be like best friends. I don't think that they need to be together. Or maybe they can get together later in life. But
Thank you, Tina. I said the same thing. She's just like Ethan's mother. Okay,
yeah,
just go ahead.
I agree. I get tired of Olivia's ass. Like she, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but like I feel like she expects so much of that boy, and it's like he's learning too. So it's like, how can he's learning, and she knows what she wants for her life. She's doing the wedding thing and she's planning, and so she's traveling and she's seeing a little things here and there. But like, he's like, I just want to build a life for me and my family. And I feel like if she was that, I hate to say this, but I feel like he needs a wife that is going to be willing to be like a homebody, have babies and be a stay-at-home mom. Like, I feel like that's what Ethan kind of wants because that's what he's grown with. And I think he would be so happy if a woman would just come into his life and just, want to contribute financially, but at the same time, she would stay, I'll just stay home and we can have children and this stuff. And I think Olivia, not that she doesn't want to have children and stuff, but she wants to explore the world, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I think with Ethan, he doesn't want a woman like that. Do you know what I mean? Am I saying it wrong?
No, you're doing a good job. I'm listening.
No, I'm trying to say it in like the correct way, but it's like I feel like he wants the old school type of woman that's like, okay, I'm gonna stay home, have a baby, and I'll raise this baby, and you know, I'll make your dinner, and we'll be home every night, and because that's what he's used to. And I think Olivia's more like, she wants to go out and explore the world, which there's nothing wrong with that. I'm the type of girl that too, but I mean,
Okay.
I don't
Okay,
think,
Dion, what do you think?
I don't know. What do you think, Dion? Am I wrong or am I right? I don't know.
Well, you know me. Once again, I don't like this show either.
I know we've talked about this, but what do you think? Do you think
But
she can stay
since
home
I
and raise kids, or do
since,
you think she
since
wants to? I don't know.
since I've been watching, I think that Ethan and old girl, they just need to go their own separate ways.
I think so
I
too.
don't see any reconciling. I mean, she's looking for an apartment and moved out the house already, and he's trying to
She
do
wants
his
an
own
adventurous
thing,
life.
and then she wants to do her own thing, and I think yes,
Thank you,
I
JG.
agree.
JG, you're right.
JG,
That is what he
I
needs.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dion.
I think she needs to just go on about her business.
See, now I'm going to agree with J_G. I think Olivia is what he needs because
I
if you notice, they have fun when they're not arguing. Ethan doesn't know how to deal with his emotions. He's been stunted in his growth.
Yes.
He's not mature at all for a man that's 22, or a young man that's 22 years old. Most 22-year-olds have some sense of themselves, and they're willing to break away from the family. They want to explore. Ethan has been so sheltered, and I'm going to say browbeaten.
Agree.
Because he's felt like a second dad to those kids and everything. And him leaving all of that is hurtful to him.
It is.
I
you know what,
I agree with that. I agree with the last
Leave me
person.
alone,
Olivia wants what Olivia wants.
Yeah, and that's true. And I think though, Olivia, she is good for Ethan, but I don't think Ethan's ever. JG, I think you're extremely correct, but I don't think that Ethan's gonna realize that. And when he does realize it, it's gonna be too late. I think
It's
that
already too late.
Ethan would be happy with a girl. I think Ethan would be happy with a woman that's just gonna be like, okay, I'll work, and then if we have a baby, like, we'll just have a baby and we'll live this beautiful life and whatever. And I think Olivia's more of the type, okay, let's do this and that, like let's expand our horizon a little bit, and then we'll have children and we'll have this, which I think would be awesome for Ethan. But I don't think Ethan can. I don't know if the right word is to deal with that, but I don't think he can.
Yeah, she wants that.
I don't know. Help me, guys. What's the right word? I don't think he's. Maybe he's too immature for that. I don't know what the right word is, but you know what I mean.
Ethan is not ready for kids, nor is Olivia. Ethan needs to learn. I think him going to talk to a therapist or a specialist would help him out a lot.
Yes.
Because he needs that. He doesn't know how to express his emotions. And I said, he's stunted. He's been so sheltered. And to me, Olivia would be more like his mother, Kim, because he would do whatever Olivia tells him to do. When they were mad, they went skating. Then he realized, oh, this is fun. Okay. So Olivia sets the tone for everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
So let me ask you guys a question. Do you think if Olivia was like, I'll quit my job and we're just going to sit home and have babies and you can work, do you think Ethan would be happy? Or do you think he would be happier with her saying, let's go, we can still live in Cairo. We can still be with your family.
Cairo.
No, I thought it's Cairo, no?
They pronounce it Cairo.
Oh, Cairo. Okay. Cairo. If she made up with his family and then they didn't have kids for like 10 years and because she wanted to do her career, do you think he would be happy with that? Even if she made up with his parents? Or do you think they would be more happy if she just was like, okay, let's have babies and let's just build our family and all this. Forget about your parents, but we'll still live here. What do you think he would be happier with?
I don't think he'll be happy. Look, it's not about them having babies at all.
I don't think that either, but
it's not about them having babies. It's about he's saying how she's changed, and she hasn't changed. Ethan, she's always been that fun-loving Olivia. He can't deal with change.
And I think he wants to be a fun-loving guy too, but I feel like he's got his mom's and dad's voice like in the back of his head, and he can't kick that out. Like almost, I want to feel like he wants to try, but it's almost like it's just like, damn, you know what I mean? Like,
I just think it's better for the two to go their own separate ways because. One thing, Ethan is going to gain something from her either way, and she's going to gain something from him either way.
Yep.
And if they split, maybe give them a couple of months apart and then let them come back together as a couple, then that might work. But the both of them need to go their own separate ways for a little while and find themselves because I don't think Ethan has found himself since they've been married. He's always on Olivia. He needs to just take 10 steps back, a month or two for himself. She needs to take a month or two for herself because she already knows what she wants. She's capable of handling anything that it is that come her way, but he's not, because you got to keep in mind, them kids has been so sheltered for so many years.
Yeah.
They don't know when the sun come up and when the sun go down.
Exactly.
Somebody got to tell them all of that. So
I feel like Ethan hasn't dated.
He need a little bit of time by himself, for himself, and figure out what it is that he want to do, because trust and believe, Olivia, she been there and done that.
You know what? I feel like they've both never dated. I feel like Ethan needs to date Olivia. Like, if they could take, I know this isn't reality, but it would be like,
they need to
date. Say, oh, we're going to separate for a year and I'm going to date and they're going to date. That would be the best thing, but obviously that's not reality.
Olivia said that. She said they dated to marry. That's it.
They dated to marry, exactly.
Micah, when Micah had his friend Marley over, he said, they had no phones, which you knew that. They had no games, but yet you have Isaac, who has a flying simulator.
Hey,
but they grew up differently than the younger ones are coming up now. So they were completely sheltered. They weren't raised with the stuff that normal kids their age have and experience.
I don't want to remind everybody
I'm sorry. Let's be honest. Can I ask y'all a question?
Fanny, you make me feel old, girl, saying you. I remind you of your auntie.
Forget all these people for a minute, but I got a real.
No, you can't say forget all these people for a minute.
Not forget. I don't mean forget the chat. I mean forget
the subscribers and the members.
No. I mean forget Dion. I mean forget Ethan and Olivia. And then for a minute, forget Ethan and Olivia.
Hold on, Lisa. Addie, if I drop the link, would you come up and talk to us about this, please? Because I would love to hear this.
Yeah, that would be awesome, Addie. But I didn't mean forget.
To hear that.
Girl, I meant forget Ethan and Olivia for a minute.
Okay.
What do you guys? That's when I said forget them people for a minute. Forget Ethan, Olivia, and Mariah and Max for a minute. What do you think is going to happen with these younger children? Like, seriously, what do you think's going to... Now, we got Lydia that they've kind of put out that she's talking to somebody, and then they kind of pulled back on that storyline. But, like, seriously, what do you think's going to happen with these younger kids? But that's what I said, Dion. When I said forget about those people, I meant forget about Ethan, Olivia, Mariah, Max, Micah. Like, let's talk about these younger kids. What do you think's going to happen with them?
They're trying a different way, but still, those younger girls are wild as hell.
I think so, too.
There you go, Dion. Look what Tina had to say.
What's she say?
Dion! We're about to have some fun on Friday, huh?
Yeah. I agree.
Because my birthday. Oh wait, my birthday.
I agree. I'm not gonna doubt you on that. Not.
Addie's gonna come up. She said, "Give her a minute." She's coming.
Awesome, Addie.
Yeah.
Okay, so before Addie comes up, what do you guys think? What do you think, Dion? What do you think, Heidi? What do you think is going to happen with these younger kids? Do you think they're going to leave their parents? What do you guys think is going to happen?
You know what? At the end of the day, them kids are going to do what they want to do. And ain't nobody going to tell them different. But you always have to keep in mind that they are on TV. So they only going to give you but so much. And they're only going to tell you, they only going to tell you but so much.
Yeah.
These kids are out there wilding out, and they got their legs hanged up to the ceiling, and they dropping it like it's hot. And I'm 51, and I can't even do it, but I know they doing it.
Well, girl, you're coming to visit me. You know I got a stripper pole in my room, so
I'm
you're
not
swing
dropping it
around
like
that
it's hot
bitch.
for you or nobody else.
Heidi, we gonna get
No, we
Dion
not.
to
No,
swing
we not,
around my
Heidi. Don't
stripper
believe
pole
nothing
on
Lisa's
Friday,
telling
right?
you. No, we not.
I don't even care. Look, I don't even care. But I'm just like, I'm sitting here listening to you guys, and I'm serious. I am, I am like starving right now.
Girl,
Go
what you mean? You
eat.
like,
Go
I don't
eat.
care. I'm starving. Are you okay?
Go eat. Go eat.
No, I'm ordering. I'm listening to you guys.
No, she was like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, bitches.
I was like, Lisa, your stripper pole.
Ain't
I'm
nobody
saying I'm
getting on
gonna
no.
get
Let
Dion
me
to
tell you
swing
something.
around it.
No, hush, Lisa, hush. I ain't getting on no damn stripper pole.
I got you. Gonna swing
When I get into Delaware, I'm going to go to my hotel. I'm going to call Lisa. I'm going to invite her over. I'm going to take her to a birthday dinner, and that is it.
No,
Is
you
what
can
it
come
is.
to my house.
Ain't nobody getting on no damn stripper pole. Mm-mm.
I got it.
Yeah,
Too old
those
to
girls
get
are
it.
gonna be
I can
wild.
barely get my
Very
leg
wild.
up this high.
Dion's slapping her leg up. Look, we can tell Heidi's doing something because look at her eyes. She's ordering. You doing something, girl? You
I
are
can
slapping
barely
Heidi.
get my damn leg up.
Love you,
I'm serious. I am
Dion.
starving. And I just realized I really haven't had anything to eat. And I'm taking that medicine, and it's actually making me
Nauseated.
nauseated. And you
You
know why?
actually
Because I
kind of
took
look
it on an
pale.
empty
I'm not
stomach.
just
Oh
saying
yeah,
that to
you
be
can't
rude.
do that. You gotta take that on a full stomach.
You okay, baby?
I'll be right back.
Okay. So
I see all
Lisa.
that ass, Dion.
Okay, Lisa. So you actually watch Mama's Boy, right?
I do, but I missed this. Well, I saw bits and pieces of this weekend, but you know, I talked to you about this earlier. I can't deal with. You already know how I feel, but who do you want to talk about? Because you know we talked about this earlier.
I don't know. I mean, any one of them, to be honest.
Okay, Shahid and Emily and his mother.
Oh God,
Why
no.
is that? I don't want to call her a bitch, but Shahid's mother is not
She's a
nice.
bitch.
She is not a nice woman.
She's a bitch.
If I'm gonna say this, me and my husband watched that show. We've been together 15 years, okay? And I said, if your mother had said that to me, he was like, you know, I love, and you know, Puerto Rican men, they love their mother. You know, that's like a big thing. Spanish men love their mommies. Okay. But he was like, I couldn't even deal with that. And I was like, why? And he was like, that would be so disrespectful. That woman is so disrespectful. I know this was last season, but to bring that woman, like to bring a woman on a date, and then the way that man is, I would have left him. He doesn't have any balls. He has no balls, Heidi. That man needs to grow the fuck up. He has no balls. That Emily lady needs to bounce out on him.
Yep.
He has no fucking balls. He needs to grow the fuck up. Like, you are a punk ass mother.
Oh, Lisa.
MFer. I didn't say it. I said a punk a mother.
Okay.
I didn't say it. He is, and he needs to really grow up, because the fact of the matter is that if you allow, I understand that your family is your family and your girls, but if you've been with somebody a long time and they have not done anything rude, and now this woman who is Shahid's mother brought another woman on a date, and you couldn't even be mad at her because she didn't even realize all this was going on. And then the mother still has not, she called her a pig, she's called her nasty names. But I'm not so fond of Emily either. She's like, well, I don't want to go to work, I don't want to do this, I just want to stay. I'm not fond of her either. But the thing is that boy he is a boy. When I say a boy, he is a boy because he acts like a little baby. He needs to stick up and say either like, I love this woman, I'm gonna be with her, or no.
Now, that is one show I just laugh
Sorry,
about.
Jay. I apologize for my language.
That's one show I just laugh about. I Love a Mama's Boy. I just laugh at that because I just think that is just, it can't be real. I just think that is so scripted. I mean, because I just can't see people acting like that, and mothers acting like that towards their children, their sons.
Yep.
And
it's weird,
and
right?
The females are tolerating that crazy shenanigans.
Girl.
Ain't no way in God's green earth I'm going to stay with a man that's doing all that extra for their mom, and we supposed to be together in a relationship. And God forbid if we live in a house together, your mother ain't coming to stay with me for no 4
Not at
weeks.
all.
Thank you, JG. I apologize if I offended you in any way.
That will never happen. Now, I love my mom dearly. And I'm a mama's girl. I'm not a daddy's girl. I'm a mama's girl. But my mother give me my space and trust and believe I give her hers. But she come to me, she's not gonna come in my house and tell me who I can have in my house and what I can do and what I can't do. We're not having that, mother. No, that's an XO right there.
All that irks
but
me.
I love that show because they just, if I want a good laugh, I watch that show.
Okay, what do you think about Kelly? That's the mom's name, and I think Matt, and I can't remember the girl's name because unfortunately the girls never like brought up the one that wants to move to Austin, but they're building the house.
Kelly Kelly need to go somewhere and sit down.
Heidi, are you okay?
Yeah, her name is Kim.
Okay, Heidi, you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're
pale, really pale.
No, you're not pale, but you're paused.
Yeah, like you don't feel good.
On the back end.
I'm paused?
Yeah, you're paused on the back end.
Hi, Addie.
Hey, Addie. Oh, my God. Look how beautiful you are.
Thank you. Hi.
Hey, Kevin. Yes, she is pure evil, Kevin. Yes.
Good to meet everybody.
Nice to meet you,
Addie.
Nice
to meet you.
Wow. So what do you have to say, ma'am?
Oh, well.
Give us the goods, girl.
Plathville is one of my favorite shows.
Okay.
I used to get into the Duggars because that's also goes sort of down the same path. But I've kind of backed away from that one for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But with Plathville, very much so, that is the life that I led. I was raised Jehovah's Witness.
Okay.
Third generation. And my dad was an elder and my mom was one of the anointed.
Uh-huh.
And it was an interesting life. Many of the stuff, when we were younger, we were really sheltered. It was just the 4 children allowed to play together. We couldn't play with the neighbors, that kind of thing. We homeschooled. I never went to public school ever. Never seen the inside of a high school until I took my kids.
Oh, wow.
God.
But I was still living at home at 23. And in my mind, I was a lot younger. I also, as I don't know if you can tell by my thing, I have autism. So I tend to be very naive on the front on that because of that. I don't call it an issue; it's a thing. So, but anyway, when we were growing up, we were kept to ourselves, the same as the Plathville kids were. We usually moved around a lot, and we lived on property the same, and different. Just different ways we were raised. And when I was 23, I met a man at work, and he was actually 3 years younger than I am. I thought he was 30, but he was actually not. He was 20.
So he played you with that one, huh?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, men got that.
Yeah.
We can't tell sometimes.
Yes, I had until I started talking to him. He asked me out on Halloween, and of course I couldn't go because Jehovah's Witnesses don't celebrate holidays and that kind of thing. So I had to say no. But eventually, a couple of weeks or sometime within a month or so down the road, I decided, hey, I want you to come visit me. I'm here at home all by myself. Nobody's here. It's just me. Come around. Come say hi. It's just me by myself. So he came over, and things led to. Anyway, my family came home. They were at the movies. They came home, and he went running out the door.
Oh, you were doing nasty.
So eventually, he went tearing off down the road, try to get in his car and stuff, and he was spinning out because it had rained. And I went, I am not staying here because I know what's going to happen to me.
Oh my God.
So I went and grabbed my purse and I ran and jumped in the car with him. And we were gone for that whole night. And sometime the next afternoon, he did bring me home after all that. And
so wait a minute, you left with him that night?
And then wait, what happened?
Yeah. Because I wasn't going to stay at home. I would have been killed.
I can relate to you, but wait, did you you came home and then what happened?
So when my parents came home, they were all at the movies, but they all came home early, and I wasn't expecting them to be home, and they caught us.
Ooh, you know what that song reminds me of, right?
So you said you jumped in the car with him, and then what happened?
We left, and he took me. We went and stayed in a motel that night. He didn't take me. We went and hid out at a motel, and we got back. I now remember we're both over age. No, there was no
right.
Stuff. But it was just I'd never been with or had a boyfriend. He was the first person. I met him at work. I said I liked him. I wanted you to come visit me. He came visit me. It was not planned. I did not plan on it. It just happened. Yeah, I tripped. No.
Hormones get out of whack. I get it.
Yeah. So anyway, but I ended up being kicked out. I was kicked out of the religion, and I was kicked out of the house. And yes, at 23, it sounds like kicked out. You were an adult. Well, physically yes, mentally no, because like the Plathville kids, they're all very immature for their age. Yeah. All of them. And they they still struggle, as you can tell. Even Micah and Mariah
and Ethan.
Isaac, Micah, all of them are struggling. But yes. What is your take on Olivia?
With Olivia, this is where she reminds me very much of how with my husband. Now, Olivia has her own issues because she was also sheltered and grew up similar to him, but probably not as bad. I don't think hers was as strict. I think hers was a little bit more lenient, but she still has the same thing. But she's also more able to come out of it, or at least see that she doesn't want to be that. She wants to be free from it. The problem is that there's always for the rest of your life, when you've been in that situation, there's always that thing in the back of your head that says, what if you're doing it wrong?
What if, right?
What if? I struggle from that, and I've been 1990 was when I was kicked out. So I still struggle with the same thing. What if I get it wrong? What if they were right?
Hey, can I ask you something?
Sure.
My husband, I've been with him 15 years, but his parents they're elders in a Jehovah's Witness church.
Okay.
Right. So he found out that the man that he thought was his father, he didn't know until he was 15, and his grandmom said, well, he ain't even your dad. That's how he found out that his
Oh
dad
my
wasn't his.
God.
That's not fair.
So we are trying to do like the 23andMe thing, like right now, like
Girl, don't
because
start it.
I
Don't
don't know if
start
you
it.
know, but Heidi knows
I
and
did
Dion
that.
kind of knows. In February, I took him to the hospital for he kept having a stomach ache. So and anyway, he ended up having a full blown kidney tumor, and then they took his gallbladder. He had gallbladder cancer, kidney cancer, and then there's like a spot in his lung. So they keep asking him like his family history, right? So he keeps asking his mom, but because they're Jehovah's Witnesses, right? They keep saying, and so I'm only asking you because you've been this. So his dad who has raised him, is like an elder in the church, and his mom is an elder in the church, but he left his house when he was 16, but now he's still, he still talks to his mom and dad or whatever, but we don't know his real dad to this day. We know Rafael Rivera. Like, I mean, how can you figure that? That's a general name. You know how it is. So
Mhm.
with you being raised in that cultural thing, like, how do you think? I mean,
Is he struggling with the blood issue?
he is struggling with
There's the no blood
we
issue.
don't know who his real father. We know that his father at 20 got his mom pregnant at 15 and was on heart medicine, but now he's got this cancer thing, and we're going through that. But it's like we don't know. So like, I got on Facebook and played around a little bit, but when you type in names, thousands of things come up.
Right.
With Jehovah Witness stuff,
Why
they
don't you
get
do
very.
ancestry.com, Lisa?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I did the 23andMe. I actually didn't have any problem with it. I did it because I was adopted at birth. I was adopted from one JW family into another, and
Wow.
so and I
Yeah,
my
and they're
biological
very strict, right, Addie? They're very strict.
yeah biological father doesn't know I exist. He was never told. My mother was 14 when I
Wow.
when I was conceived. She was 2 weeks into her 14th birthday, and at the time
That's
that
and
was
Patty,
pretty
that's
young.
that's why I said we have something in common because my story is kind of similar, and I don't want to rehash it. But when Heidi had the psychic, I don't want to call her a psychic. What's
She
another
calls
word?
herself a psychic. Her name is Jen.
Okay, well, when she
She's
had Jen, the
maybe a
psychic,
medium.
on, she touched on some things that hit me very hard, and I had to scale back for a couple of days just to make sure that she was right, and she was. And I found out that the dad that my mom told me is not my biological dad. And come to find out, my mother don't even know who my dad is.
Wow.
And she conceived two children, me and a boy, and she gave the boy up for an adoption to her aunt. And I mean, I found all of this out in a matter of 4 days just talking with Jen. And Jen clarified a lot of information for me, and I was able to get that information and figure out who am I. I know I'm Dion. I'm Dion.
Right.
Nobody's going to change that. Nobody's going to take that from me. I am Dion Thompson, and my mother is, you know. So I can understand where you're coming from when it comes to a parental situation. I got it. And I'm telling you, the information that I found out, oh my God, I am going to reach out to Jen and talk to her some more because I was devastated. Heidi can tell you, I literally cried. I lost it.
Man.
Yeah, I think I was there for part of it. I'm a little weirded out by the whole psychic thing because
Me too,
I am
girl.
too.
I
It
was
gets
weirded
to
out
me. It
too.
really gets to me.
Yeah, I was weirded out too. I was weirded
I'm a
out.
T9. I know.
But I stayed on. I listened, and I came back, and I asked her another question, and I got the question that I needed, and that was the closure for me. And then, I just went on and did my own research and my own homework, and I found the answers, and I got a lot of answers.
That's good. That is wonderful. Yeah.
Hey, can I ask you something? You said you grew up in like the Jehovah's Witness thing, but you were adopted. But how was that with your life? Like my husband, he when he found out that his dad wasn't his dad, but then like everything was church. So he ended up leaving home at 16. He ended up getting in trouble at 17, went to jail for 5 years. It's not a secret. I can say it. You know what I mean? But now him and his parents are in a good place, but they're like elders in that church, and he believes certain things, but his parents are. So how do you deal with that now? Like, I know you probably have your certain beliefs, and so how do you deal with that?
I do not believe any of the Jehovah's Witness beliefs. They're the main core beliefs I do not agree with. After leaving, I came out. My entire family came out of the Jehovah's Witnesses. Even my parents, who were long time. It took my mom years of going over.
And that's a big thing to come out, right?
Yes.
Like that's a big thing to leave the church, correct?
After I was kicked out in 1992, everybody in my other family, when I came back to the family, they contacted me and said, "We're on our way out. We can talk to you now."
Is that like Scientology? Because Scientology is a lot like that too.
It's kind of the same thing, I think.
It's a lot like
against the whole family. Well, not the whole, but you can associate with family members that are not a part of the church if you leave.
Latter-day Saints, the LDS Mormons, same. It's more along the lines of that religion than Scientology, but very similar. But yes, my entire family did end up coming out, but my beliefs changed after coming out. I started, looking into other stuff, and for a while, my husband and I were going to. We went to a Baptist church. We did all the things, and right now we're not churchified. And
churchified, I love that word. Churchified. Okay,
that's a good word, girl.
By the way, I was born and raised in Jacksonville, Florida. So if y'all hear me say y'all, that would be why.
Y'all.
No, but Addie, I gotta say that's really deep, because the really crazy part is my ex-husband. His parents were very big Jehovah's Witnesses, and when I wanted to because I was raised Catholic my whole life, right? So I was like baptized, I did the communion, I was confirmed, the whole 9 yards. So
yep, I did it all.
When I had my daughter, at the time, my husband's mom said, "Well, if you baptize her, like, we're gonna disown you, blah blah blah." So I couldn't ever my daughter's 18 now, but this was back in the day. So then we ended up getting divorced, whatever. But the funny part is my husband. Well, we're not legally married, but we've been together 16 years now. It's been, but
at least it's time to
his
get married.
parents are hardcore Jehovah's Witnesses, but. Yeah, girl, like, I know that's a really deep thing to come out of that. Like, that's a hard religion to come out of.
Yeah, like I said, it took my mom probably 20 years to finally, she started questioning things back in the 70s. And it wasn't until the 90s that she was able to up and leave. She still has, some beliefs and stuff that follow her. She's added some other things to it, and there's some differences. And we are not in contact anymore because she doesn't agree with my choice of beliefs. And so
you're not in contact with your mom at all?
No, my parents are both living. My biological mother, I did finally get to meet my biological family, but a year before I got to meet them, my biological mother passed away. So I wasn't able to meet her in person. I was able to talk to her on the phone up until then. But I've since then have met all my siblings, all my uncles, and it's so neat to finally look like somebody.
So look what Maggie is saying. She says she lost a very close friend when she joined the Jehovah
Yes.
Witness. Really?
Yes. Yeah, when a person joins the Jehovah's Witnesses, they are instructed to pretty much go through and I call it to remove themselves from family members or friends
Yes.
who may not be in the organization or part of it because
Yes.
they're considered bad influences.
Yeah.
They are
No,
the
you
scripture
can't
that
go to a wedding or anything, correct?
yes, it used to be they are a lot they're a lot more lenient now than they were when I was in. They're starting to kind of look back and change things and not be so bad, but it's still pretty bad. They will come down on you for a lot of stuff. They still are quite that way, but with um, friends and stuff like that, the organization itself recommends that you cut ties with those who don't believe as you do.
Right.
Like when
Well,
we grew up,
Addie, can I tell you? I mean, maybe you can help me with this, but my my husband, well, I'm not legally married. I've been with him 50 years.
Lisa, you're
Like
breaking up.
his family, they can't. Am I good now?
Yeah.
When they were they getting married, like unless we were all conformed, we couldn't go to the wedding. But also the thing was, my uncle actually got my mom's brother actually was a Jehovah Witness, but when he died, we're all Catholic, so we did not know. And when he got sent to the hospital because they said he needed a liver and a blood transfusion, they did not call my grandfather, they didn't call my mom, nothing. So it caused like this huge rift, because the church didn't call my family, and my family was upset because my uncle was, and he ended up passing, all because he needed a blood transfusion, but he gave power of attorney to the brother of the church. And it was a really hardcore thing because it was like the brother, that's your brother in the church. But my grandfather, who was in his 80s, he was upset. My mom was upset. It's a really deep thing. So the fact that you were raised in that is really, that I respect that of you. And girl, like I have nothing of my uncle because of that. So I respect that of you.
yeah,
Yeah,
for the most. Sorry.
my ex-fiance, his mother, they were all raised in a Jehovah Witness church. None of them are Jehovah Witness anymore, except for
It's
his
deep.
older brother and his mother. And
Yeah.
let me tell you what's so funny. So when we bought the house, well, we moved in with her for like a month because we had to move out where we were at, and the lease was up, but we were buying a house. So we weren't closing until April 3rd, well, April 1st. So we moved in with her for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. And she would sit in her garage and smoke and drink a beer. So I walked out there one day and I said, "So you mean to tell me that Jehovah can't see you out here doing this just because you're not in the house?" And she was so mad, but she would sit out there and 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
It's not funny, but
She's sitting in the garage smoking a cigarette. And I'm like, "Why do your mother have all these beers and brandy in here?" He was like, "For company." I said, "No, she drinks. Jehovah don't like her to drink, but she drinks."
but whether or not they will admit it, there is an alcohol issue in the Jehovah's Witness. It was rampant in my family. It's as far as I will go with that. But
Okay.
yes, it's a coping mechanism. There's secret smoking, see all the things that you're doing, not to be bad, but just to get through, in my opinion, to get through the hard parts, to get through being a JW is not easy. Like somebody had mentioned that they not allowed to celebrate birthdays.
They're not. Christmas, nothing.
Right.
Not even Mother's. Let me see. He would bring her flowers. He would get them, but he wouldn't give them to her until the day after. She doesn't celebrate Christmas, but she likes to have people over. But she would decorate a Christmas tree. which don't make any sense to me. She kind of crazy, but they do celebrate Thanksgiving.
Yes,
They celebrate Thanksgiving.
Most JWs do hold to the no birthdays thing.
Yeah.
My family
But she always looks for stuff on her birthday. You know, she always want jewelry. She always looks for something, but she's not allowed to celebrate.
Yeah, my
and
mom,
her oldest son is an elder in the church.
Yes, my dad was 17 years as an elder.
Mm-hmm.
My mom, she contacted. My mom was a rebel. JW. she contacted contacted Bethel, the governing body, and they wrote a letter. She asked them, "Is celebrating birthdays a disfellowshipping offense?" And they said it is a conscience matter. Mm-hmm. We can't disfellowship you for it, but we can. What they do is they lean on the members, and the members go, "We're just not going to associate with you, so you might as well be, disfellowshipped." Yeah. But she carried the letter around that said it was not a disfellowshipping offense to celebrate birthdays. However, we were afraid, so whenever it was a birthday, we would go to the other side of town and hit a restaurant on the other side of town, and we would have birthday dinner. We didn't get presents or anything like that. But our family did celebrate birthdays. We did not celebrate Christmas. We did celebrate Thanksgiving. But we didn't do like with my dad used to always love Christmas music. And so he would put the Christmas music on in the car, and we pretend like we weren't really listening to it. If they mentioned Santa, the station was changed. But
okay, I hear you. That's really deep. Thank you for sharing your story.
Like, Lisa, your picture disappeared, but Addie,
no, for some reason, it's Dark's picture that comes up. I don't know.
You got to change it, Addie. I know, but so have you been following the murder situation? Are you still wrapped up in the other murder?
I have not been following that one because I don't think our I work for Law and Crime Network, and I don't know. If we have. I don't remember I don't think we're covering that one, other than we may have mentioned it on the network. But as far as a trial or anything like that, we have not. I would love to discuss it, but I would need to look at it first.
I need you to look at it because there is, and I can send you some stuff through your Twitter, or I can send it to you on DM or whatever. But this is a really, really deep story, and it's taking me straight down this damn rabbit hole because there's so many twists and turns in it. And it's really, this is the case that I want to see go to trial. I want to see this one go to trial because this is going to be a damn good case.
I have a channel for that I have a Discord, and I have the channel for that. And I do have info in there. What I need to do is go in there and look at it because I have a lot of people who follow, different trials and whatnot that our network may not be covering at the time. So I'll have it listed as non-network trials. Okay. So I'll go back and I'll get with you, and we can go back and forth on info.
Yes, I would love it.
We can do
something. Love it. But I really appreciate you for sharing all of that with us. I'm just shocked because I know a lot. Well, I know some things about Jehovah's Witness, but just being around, my ex, and then some of my friends with Jehovah's Witness, because I was born and raised a Catholic, went to Catholic school, everything. So to hear, and I knew about the Christmas and the birthdays. Mother's Day, I think they do celebrate though.
We never acknowledged any of those days.
Okay, I'm trying to remember because I know she's always looking for something on Mother's Day since she doesn't celebrate her birthday.
No, we never acknowledged any of the Mother's Day, Father's Day. I didn't even know it was a thing until I got married. I had no idea that there were. The first time I got anything or realized, I don't even really think I've ever given my mom a Mother's Day card. No.
So are you happy of being? Are you happy not being within that religious sector anymore?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Can I ask you, it's tough, is it not? It's kind of tough, right?
It is. There were other issues out that happened to me in the organization that it's a tough subject, and I don't really want to say it because I don't want to, get into it.
No, I would never
But,
ask that. But.
No, it's whatever you hear about the Jehovah's Witnesses and issues with CA, SA, that kind of stuff, the word we don't mention.
Yeah.
That is
like
something that I dealt with. So.
My husband
It is
currently
difficult.
didn't go through that, but like he went through like he didn't know his dad wasn't his dad till he was 16, and then it was like like he couldn't play basketball. Like it wasn't that deep. But there was other things that went on with his sister and stuff that it's not my place to talk about.
Exactly.
But like even just with him, like it was like they couldn't play basketball, they couldn't do this, they couldn't do that. Like certain stuff.
It was an extracurricular.
Brave, I'm just gonna tell you, you're really brave because I know it's rough and it's hard because both. I give credit to you, so thank you for.
So, Eddie, let me just ask you a question. So, the stories that you hear about, and you just alluded to it with the SA and everything else, was you actually experienced that? You experienced that within that organization when you were with them?
Yes, it was a family member.
Oh God.
So yeah, but yes, I did.
I'm gonna say something like this.
Hold on, Lisa. Addie speaking.
I was believed by my father and mother. They knew there's a lot to it. The stuff should have been handled ages ago before it was nothing was done. Nobody wanted to turn anybody in, that kind of thing. And also the Jehovah's Witnesses have a rule. It's called the 2-witness rule.
Okay.
Yes. Means that if you do not have somebody else who witnessed the event, you cannot turn that person in, and they cannot be disfellowshipped for it because you do not have a witness.
And the elders pretty much have the last say, right?
Right. And I pretty much had my family knew stuff, so their belief was, they were with that. They got it. But we lost a lot of friends and people in the congregation who sided on their side. My grandfather was a ministerial servant, so he was bigwig in the congregation. Oops, I just.
I'm going to say this to you. You are a strong ass girl. You're a strong ass woman, girl. You're a strong ass woman, and know that I know a lot about what you're going through only because. With my husband and his sister and, family members, but you're a strong ass woman. So just know that everybody supports you and we got your back. And I know sometimes it's hard. It's really hard. I mean, I can only say from my experience, I wasn't in that, but I've had other experience, but just know that we got your back, Mama.
Thank you so much. And I'll stop hogging your show. Thank you.
No, it's Heidi's show. It's not my girl. No. This is awesome because it's hard for people to talk about stuff like this, and especially within, Leah Remini did the whole Scientology thing. Remember?
Oh, I love Leah. Yes, her show was awesome.
But, and then you're doing the Jehovah's Witness, but
she did the Jehovah's Witness one for a little bit, and I wanted her to do more on that. Yes. I think
you're brave. You're a brave woman. So just know that you're a brave woman.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and go. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
I'm coming. I just had to get my food delivery. I'm sorry.
No, Addie, you're awesome. And it's not my show. It's Heidi's show. But I'm sure. Like, girl, really, my husband's been through a lot.
All right, I'm back. So Eddie, thank you so much for coming up.
She's awesome. She's
awesome. But I will be sending you some information, and I appreciate it. And I know tomorrow I'm supposed to be doing something. Oh no!
Yeah, we're in a trial.
Yesterday, today is Wednesday, but I was in pain. I have to reschedule her because we're doing a thing on DV, surviving DV. So
wait, what?
So I have to reschedule her to come on. But we're going to be doing that. And thank you for sharing
Yes.
your story with us. I
Addie,
really appreciate it.
awesome. I know
Yes.
that's really hard for
Keep me
you.
updated,
So
and
thank you.
right now we're in a trial, and the trial is in Arizona, so it's a late day trial. So my day
Yes.
isn't until late, and I live in California, so or I don't live in California, but I'm on the Pacific with the I get that time zone. I work New York time, but I live in Pacific time, so my days end late. So
But
that trial.
Addie, thank you. You're awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have a great evening.
Girl, we praying for you,
Bye.
okay, mama?
Bye.
How do I get out of here?
I'm going to drop you right
Heidi,
now.
she's so sweet.
Okay.
Heidi, that girl is so sweet.
Yes, I love Addie. So, Dion, any closing words, baby? Oh, wait a minute. Whit. I'm sorry. Whit, what do you have to say?
Yeah,
just
I'm
hopped
like
on.
lost. What's happening? Hey,
Hey, Will.
Hi. I just really wanted to shout out Addie for all of her knowledge and information.
Yes.
And
Definitely.
also, I really want to acknowledge how brave I think Dion is, because I watched her on the live the other night and she just sat there so brave.
Yep.
And
Yes, she did.
I was incredibly impressed. And
Thank
Dion,
you,
I just
babe.
think you are so brave. And I think that I don't know if you feel the way I do, but I definitely feel like I got something out of that. And I just really appreciated your
I'm
time.
glad that you did. I really am. You know, I have a story. I have a testimony, and one day I will come on YouTube and, you know, let it all hang out. And, you know,
Oh my God.
I just want to be
Dion.
able to find that channel that can, you know, let people come on and just tell how, not only how they're feeling, what they've been through, what they've gone through, what it is that they're going through, you know, because everybody's story is something to help somebody else. And
Yes.
I was always told that. So I am so honored and thankful that, you know, me just sitting there listening in my truth,
Hey, Dion.
you know, about what it was that Jen said, and the feedback that Jen gave me that day. And like I told Heidi, you know, and like I told others, I took a lot from that, and I was able to go back and take that information and do some research. And I found out some things I really didn't want to know, but I needed to know, not only for me as a human being, but for my health, for high blood pressure, diabetes, liver disorder, you know, what it is that's running through my family. I needed to know those things, and I got more than I bargained for at no cost with
Thank
Jen.
you.
And I really appreciate
Yeah, I mean, you were really amazing, Dion. You just sat there with like such grace and such composure, and just like it was just impressive. And like I just really wanted to tell you how brave you were, and also tell
Thank
Addie
you
how
for
brave.
that. Dion is
I
always
really,
with grace and composure, right?
I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, because
Thank you,
it was a
Whit.
lot for me. It really was.
Yeah, no, you just sat there with grace and composure, and I completely appreciate that. And I completely appreciate any circumstance where people come on Heidi's show and just like tell it like it is, or
Yeah.
they just accept information. And Dion, like when you were going through that reading, it just really touched me. And like I think Addie is super brave too, to kind of talk about her experience, and that's the only reason I wanted to come up here.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you,
Yeah,
babe.
'cause
Love
Whit told me
you.
I was in tears. Some of these readings really got to me.
Yeah.
Hey,
Heidi,
Whit,
did I
I think
text
you're
you
an
during the
awesome
meeting?
person, and you're so sweet. I'm so glad you came up and gave Dion and Heidi and everybody words of encouragement. That's awesome of you.
Yeah, no, I mean, I felt like that episode of Heidi's was just really touching, and
It's
I
hard
texted.
sometimes, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, I got a reading and it was like spot on, super spot on. And even,
Exactly.
yeah, and Heidi was, you know, at one point, like during someone else's reading, like I think she was like kind of getting teary eyed, and I had to be
Yeah.
like, hey, Heidi,
Yeah.
you okay?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, I really thought Psychic Jen was amazing. But anyway,
No,
I
but
just want
it's awesome that you're like encouraging other people too, because it's hard. Women are not nice to other women, unfortunately.
I
And
think we
it's
need a
nice
lot
to
more
have
niceness.
other women be nice to women. Like, I don't know why women hate other women.
You
So
know
let's
what?
all be nice.
What I want to do, Heidi, if you don't mind,
Yes, ma'am.
maybe once a month we can just do a wisdom of words.
I like that.
Awesome,
Wisdom of words.
Dion.
So
Yeah.
Jen wants to come on. See, I was going to ask you guys. Jen wants to come on at least once a week. I'm thinking maybe once every other week.
But wait, can I ask you something, Heidi?
If we can,
I know that woman
hold on one
gets paid.
second, Lisa. Hold on one second. If we can do something, wisdom of words, maybe once a month. And I would love to be the host of it.
Yes.
If you would allow me.
Yep.
Awesome.
And I can write down some topics that we can discuss, and get some people to open up and talk about their feelings and talk about what it is they're going through.
So I was just saying,
we're not, hold
for
on,
them?
Lisa. We're not therapists. We're not psychologists. We're just a group of friends, a group of women, a group of men getting together and just being able to share our everyday lifestyle. And that's why it needs to be called Words of Wisdom.
Do you want to do it as a members only or open to the public?
Open to the public. Let's do it open to the public.
So is there a way we can donate? That's what I was asking. Is there
Words of Wisdom with Dion. Yes, that's perfect.
Okay.
Is there a way we can donate to that? Or like that's
No, I'm not taking any donations.
No,
this
I'm
is just
not saying for you, honey, but like for Jen. Like I know you're not, but I know that lady. Jesus, somebody just went down.
No, I don't want to bring any type of funds or donations or anything into this. It's just in general chat. And we're just going to support one another, and
how it should be.
Just talk about the things that we're going through with our everyday life. And
that's awesome.
I do too. It's like friends uplifting friends. I'm super here for that.
But with Psychic Jen, I know that like I don't know her that well. I've only like researched her, but I don't want her to feel, So if we can donate, if anybody wants to donate, is there a way to donate?
All we do, okay, here's what I want to do, Dion. I want you to tell me what you think. I want to do a Christmas drive, and I want to start it early for Toys for Tots.
Heidi, I can help you with that because I have a lot of experience doing like fundraising, and
me too.
I work with kids and stuff like that, so I could definitely help you. Maybe me and Dion and you can do like a Zoom call and
awesome.
Yep, I want to do that. And if we can here's my thing. If we can get a couple of other channels to join in,
I'll join. My channel's not big, but I'll join.
That would be good.
Yeah, I agree.
My birthday's at midnight now. I'm gonna have a whole birthday.
It's your birthday?
No, at midnight on tomorrow, but we're gonna do a whole thing on. Dion's actually gonna come visit me. We're gonna meet in person.
Aww.
On Friday.
Girl, this new Chinese flatbread is so good. But anyway, I just ate that whole thing without even touching my flatbread. Anyway, I was starving.
I'm about to
so that's what I want to do.
I'm about to send an Uber for Heidi.
I want to do the Toys for Tots. Hi, Shaylin. Yes, I want to do that, and I want to start it early. We got a couple of channels in. I've looked them up. I can get the cards, and we can read them through, and they can pick the cards. And then I'm trying to think if it's easier just to have it shipped. Yeah, they can order through Amazon and shit. Because I used to do this at work, and I would wind up wrapping all the damn gifts for like 8. Yeah, because I would
Figure
organize
it out,
it.
girlie, and I'll help you if you need help.
So that's what I really want to do. We can do Toys for Time. It's not. We can do it in their area, but we can do it as a YouTube family. You know what I mean? We can do one for the chapter
It
here.
should be
Whatever.
a family.
Yes, I agree with you, Heidi, on that. And then I can donate some of my products, which I don't mind doing. You know, I love.
Do we want to do Toys for Tots, or do we want to concentrate on like senior citizens?
You know what? How about this? How about if we just
figure
do
out something?
How about if we just do maybe 5 gift baskets of assorted items for 5 homeless families or families in need?
Or
that's nice, Dion.
We should talk about it behind the scenes and like figure out how we can do it.
Families in need. 5 gift baskets. Every YouTuber, how about this? Every YouTuber do a basket for a family in need.
Okay.
Awesome.
Look, we can do the women's shelter too. Here's what I was saying, because
who is that just joined? I can't see the name.
It's me.
So, that's Whitney, and then Sophriam. So,
no, there's somebody that joined without a picture. That's why we're asking.
It's Whit. It's me.
It's Whit.
I unfortunately accidentally exited out, so then I had to come back in. It's my fault.
Okay, I just couldn't see your name because a banner is posted up.
So, guys, you let me know if that's what we want to do, because I'm going to start doing the drive, and I'm going to open a separate account just for the toy drive.
Awesome. Okay.
And that way, or whatever drive we're doing, and that way, every bit of money that is spent, we have there are receipts for it, and we can show where it goes. But that's what I really want to do.
Awesome, Heidi.
Heidi, that's awesome. But also, are you looking at like a particular area? Is this nationwide? How is that going to work?
See, it depends on. I would like for all the youth. Hi, Katie. I would like for different YouTube channels to be involved too, so we can hit, like I'm in Texas, Lisa's in Delaware.
Can we get like behind the scenes and kind of figure it out, and then
we'll figure it out, but we're not gonna figure it out tonight.
Wait, Lisa,
no, not tonight, but I'm just saying, can we get behind the scenes and kind of figure it out?
Yeah,
Lisa, you're in Delaware?
Yes, baby.
Where are you?
Wilmington. Where are you? Are you in Delaware?
Stop it. I'm in
Don't
Linwood,
play with
PA.
me.
Wait. Call me.
Wait, where are you?
I live right on the border of Delaware and Pennsylvania.
Oh my God, because Dion's coming to visit me Friday, so don't play.
Oh no, I'm not playing. I literally live.
Oh my God, you're gonna get me so freaking excited! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Listen,
wait, don't tell me.
I don't know what I have going on Friday because my best friend's coming here, but we can plan something. All I'm gonna say is I live about.
Because my birthday's tomorrow, but we're not celebrating. So I haven't celebrated my birthday in like 20 years because I'm turning 21 tomorrow, y'all. I'm turning 21. Turning 21.
Wait, what?
Do you see my number in the chat, in the private chat?
I don't.
Well, wait. Get with Dion. If you see her number,
I'll send it to you.
Okay, all I'm gonna say is I'm about 15 minutes from Wilmington, Delaware.
Are you kidding?
No, I live right on the border. I'm about 25 minutes from Philly.
Okay, you guys, look, we can't talk about this no more. This is Heidi's channel, and we need to stay focused.
Sorry, Heidi.
We need to stay focused.
All right, guys.
I know, Heidi, I'm sorry. They live so close to me. Oh my God.
Okay, anyway.
Okay, well, Dion's gonna pick me up, Whitney up, and then Whit up, and we're gonna go.
No, I know. That's not happening. Not
just
go ahead, Heidi.
We're gonna figure it out.
No, go ahead, Heidi.
So that's the plan. I want to kick it off like the second week, like around October 15th, and we can run it for like a month, and then everything that's done, collected, we can either adopt. I like the idea of adopting a family. That's a good one too.
Yes.
Awesome. Yes,
Yes.
it is.
That's a really good idea, Sherilyn. I like that.
Awesome.
All receipts and everything will be posted. So we adopt a family. So what I need to do, and I need to get with the home, because I used to do a lot of volunteer work with the food shelters and stuff and the homeless shelters. So I'm gonna look into adopting a family. That means like shirt sizes. You guys don't want to do money, you can just send it through Amazon, whatever. It'll get collected, it'll be delivered. But that's what I really want to do. I want to give back.
So
I love it.
So maybe what we should do is do maybe one in every state for a participant.
Yes.
We can figure it out, right?
Well, I don't know how that'll work. Okay, so yes, if Lisa does one in Delaware, that's a family there. That means it can be their Christmas dinner, or they think we can do a Thanksgiving.
No, we can figure it out, guys. Do we want to do one with every 50 states? But we got to figure it out behind the scenes, like how we're going to do it.
Okay, with Dion put her number in a private chat for you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Wait, are you coming? Wait, I think Whit's going to visit me Friday too. I'm dying right now. I don't even know. Oh my God, I'm about to like cry.
Okay, guys. So before Lisa dropped dead on panel,
I'm excited.
we're gonna go ahead and end this now.
Heidi, God damn it, you're gonna come up from Texas.
Watch your mouth, girl.
You have to.
So
Heidi, I can pick you up from the airport.
We're gonna fly your ass up here by tomorrow.
Anyway, no, won't happen. But
she's like, "Fuck you, bitch. I don't care."
Watch your
mouth.
I'm kidding. I'm just joking. That's my girl.
No, but I'm gonna give you. I was getting ready to end. You cannot curse within the last 30 seconds before I end the live.
Right.
Whatever I say is not it's my own opinion, and it is allegedly, and whatever
bye, Lisa. Bye. Go to bed.
So I like Shaylin's idea. Basket of food, clothes, and toys for the kids. I like that.
No, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Wait, can I say one thing, Dion?
Yeah,
I'm not seeing your number on private chat, so I'll just message Heidi, and Heidi can give you my Instagram name.
I'm getting ready to text you right now.
Oh,
I'm Jugs PhD.
Okay, perfect. Sorry.
I'm Jugs PhD on IG, Instagram. So,
I'm getting ready to text you with.
Heidi, do you want to talk about something for 2 minutes so we can monetize your video? We can talk about anything.
Okay, hold on.
So,
Heidi.
Yes.
You gotta move closer to Delaware, damn it.
Go to bed, Lisa.
I want Heidi to come up with us.
Girl, I cannot come up with you, and that's a no-no. So I'm not even gonna lie and tell you I'm coming because I can't. I got a lot of things.
I know you can't get here.
So,
Heidi, you're doing awesome
Addie.
things, and you're really doing everything for people. So yeah, Heidi's an awesome woman. So,
but I want to say thank you to everybody in the chat. You guys let me know if you have any other thoughts, but I like adopt a family because that way you have one single family that you're dealing with. I like that idea. So we'll get together and talk about it some more, but I'm going to go in here. I'm going to eat, and then I got to take a bath because I'm really starting to hurt really, really bad. And I need to eat, and I took that medicine without eating, so that didn't do
Heidi, thank you for having me.
You're welcome, Lisa. Anytime.
I love you. I love Plathville. That's like my new
yes.
thing.
Maggie, I will be doing another live with Jen. It will be. See, I was thinking about doing it Friday, but Lisa's got her all-night party, so probably Saturday on one day during the week. We're gonna have Jen back on, and then we're gonna have her on like every 2 weeks. She said every week, but I figure every 2 weeks would be good.
Honey, we can add it. I got it all night. Like we didn't do Jen, everybody. No worries.
No, yep.
Get with me. We'll talk privately. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I need to go. Dion, thank you for your words of wisdom. Look, for your words of wisdom.
Dion, I'm about to call you in a minute.
So Jen and I have been talking, so that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna handle that. But I will see you guys tomorrow for cocktails with Debbie. Don't know if we're doing Bonnet and Coffee tomorrow morning. Yvette just flew in this evening. You know she's been out drinking and sharing the food in Vegas. So I'm not sure, but Bonnet and Coffee tomorrow morning. But if not tomorrow morning, then we're probably going to do like a wine or something, let down or something on Thursday after my other live. But I want to say thank you guys. Oh my God, thank you, Brenda Faith. Thank you. Oh,
Brenda Faith, everybody
I'm
support
hurting.
Heidi. Thank you, Heidi, again for allowing me to come on your channel and having fun with you. Your subs are awesome, and I love you for just having me on and allowing me to talk shit about these shows, because I'm very passionate about these shows, so I get wound up.
But as I said, no matter who they ride with or roll with, it doesn't matter. Everybody is always welcome in here. And you see the people I have in here. You see the diversity I have in here. And I don't have an issue with any one of those people being in my chat. So I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you for all your support. I really, really, really appreciate it. Oh, need to get a cocktail now for me too. Okay.
That's right.
But tomorrow I have a big surprise for you guys. So you'll be shocked. Stay tuned.
Oh my gosh. Wait, you better send me the little poster ahead of time.
Why are you screaming, woman? I'll be like Cat Williams. Why are you yelling?
I need you to send me it ahead of time.
I need to go get a cocktail. I haven't had a cocktail in 3 days.
I can't.
Can you do your surprise when Dion comes around me? So can you do your surprise when we're ready?
Lord Jesus.
Okay, I don't know. So Dion, I think it's the beer that got me a little flip and taking a muscle relaxers. That I didn't want to drink that Snoop Dogg. That's damn near 2% alcohol.
Muscle relaxers.
I so need a drink. I ain't had one in 3 days, so I'm getting ready to go have one right now.
Okay, I'm going to go. Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Good night.
Heidi, thank you again. And ignore me, you guys, because sometimes I get out of pocket.
Bye.